Today's episode is brought to you by Bush's Fresh Food Market. Calling all foodies, Bush's is hiring. Are you passionate about food, looking for growth, development, and excellent wages? Come grow with Bush's and apply online at bushes.com/join our team. That's Bush's, BUSCHS.com/join our team.
From the Detroit Free Press, I'm Emma Stein with today's Free Press Voice Briefing. It's Friday, August 12th, 2022. Downtown Detroit's boutique hotel boom was severely disrupted by the pandemic. Now, it's crawling back as occupancy rates in the city start to recover. Construction is underway on 5 new hotels, including 2 in downtown that are almost finished and could welcome guests as soon as this year. In the Tri-County Metro Detroit area, there are around 45,000 hotel rooms. In the city of Detroit, there are less than 5,000. Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau CEO Claude Molinari is thrilled about the new hotels. He said the city is being scouted to host the NCAA Final Four basketball tournament, and more hotel rooms will help the city compete to host this tournament, plus other conventions and big events.
Hi, reporting for the Detroit Free Press, I'm Arpan Lobo. A mistrial was declared Thursday in a civil lawsuit stemming from the Flint water crisis. An 8-member jury said they could not reach a verdict in a case against 2 engineering firms, saying if they deliberated any longer, it would have been bad for their emotional well-being. 4 plaintiffs, who were children when the crisis began in 2014, had sued Veolia North America and Lockwood, Andrews, and Newnham, saying the 2 firms did not do enough to prevent water contamination in the city. Lawyers for the plaintiffs said the contamination had led to physical and developmental health issues for the children. The 2 firms said the fault for the water crisis belongs to former Flint and Michigan officials, including former Governor Rick Snyder. Snyder invoked the Fifth Amendment and did not testify during the trial, but he did participate in a video deposition, which was played for the jury. The trial began all the way back in February of this year, and the jury began its deliberations on July 21st. Attorney Moshe Maimon, representing the plaintiffs, had asked Judge David Grant if the court could individually talk to each juror and deliver a verdict if 7 out of the 8 jurors were in agreement, but Grant ultimately declined. Just this week, Grant stepped in for U.S. District Judge Judith Levy, who had to step away from the trial for a medical issue. The civil trial was considered a bellwether trial since its verdict could indicate how other potential plaintiffs would fare in court. This case is separate from the criminal cases brought against Snyder and other former state officials. Those cases are in a bit of a transition period after the Michigan Supreme Court ruled in June that a circuit judge improperly brought indictments against the officials, sending the cases back to the lower court.
A 49-year-old man is dead after a fight at a General Motors assembly plant in Orion Township. The victim had worked for the plant for about 7 months as part of the cleaning service. Officers arrived to the scene early Thursday morning to find the victim unconscious and bleeding near the docks. It was too late to revive him. The autopsy lists the cause of death as homicide with multiple blunt force injuries. The incident and motive remain under investigation.
I'm Andrew Hammond for the Free Press Sports Department. The leader of the Michigan State Spartans basketball program will be staying for a while. On Thursday afternoon, Michigan State announced an extension for head coach Tom Izzo that will make him among the highest paid coaches in all of college basketball. According to the university, Izzo's new 5-year rollover contract includes a non-performance-related compensation of $5.92 million per year. The new contract for Izzo comes on the heels of football head coach Mel Tucker and his 10-year, $95 million contract last November. Izzo's new deal must be approved by Michigan State's Board of Trustees at their meeting in September. It also comes off the heels of Izzo landing 4 top 100 recruits for his 2023 class, including potential number 1 player Xavier Booker. Michigan State's 2022-23 schedule is loaded with some of the best teams in the nation, including Gonzaga, Villanova, and Kentucky.
For more stories from the Detroit Free Press, be sure to check out freep.com. That's FREEP.com. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday.